Welcome to the Pot.Live Insider. I am your host, Luke Rowan, and I will be your guide as we dig in together and learn about what's going on in the cannabis industry. We are going to have some fun here as we learn about the business of cannabis, the science, the culture, where it has come from, and where it's going. I'm going to wade out into the waters and scoop up bucketfuls of information and bring it back here to break it down with you and take you along with me as I learn. If you want bite-sized information about cannabis on a variety of topics so you can impress your coworkers or the stranger sitting a bit too close to you on the bus, then the Pot.Live Insider episodes are for you. Let's get this thing started. Let's go inside. Welcome to the Pot.Live Insider. I am Luke Rowan and I am your host. And today I want to take you inside with the CEO of Apothecarry Brands, Whitney Beatty. She was inspired by a lack of stylish, safe cannabis storage systems, and she had a disdain for storing medicine in a shoebox. Whitney is a successful entertainment industry executive turned cannabis storage system designer, and Apothecarry Brands is a quickly growing startup. We asked Whitney about the 5 things you need to know in order to succeed in the cannabis industry. This is what she told us. Number 1, do your research. First of all, the key to being able to be a successful entrepreneur is not necessarily to know everything, but to be able to gain access to the people you need to fill your knowledge gaps. In an industry that's changing as quickly as the cannabis space, that can prove to be very difficult. There's not long track records, case studies, and standard operating procedures. The rules change on an everyday basis, and a lot of people don't like to share information to keep their competitive advantage. You have to innovate and you have to be nimble. I can't tell you how many people have told me that they want to come into the cannabis space and become a grower, because that's the only job they can think of in the cannabis area. Now, I can understand if you spent the last 15 years growing cannabis, but if you've never kept a fern alive in your life, that's not what you should be quitting your 9-to-5 job to do. You should be looking at the cannabis industry as a whole and figuring out how your skills fit into what you're doing here. So if you're an accountant, please bring your accountant skills to the cannabis industry. If you're a marketer, bring your marketing skills to the cannabis space. If you are a nurse, to bring your medical expertise to the space. Don't decide that because you made a cannabis brownie in 2005 that you should start an edibles company. Number 2, bootstrap. Be small, scrappy, and nimble. It's not easy to get investment in the beginning. You need to prove your space. You need to do your homework. You need to build relationships. Bootstrap as much as you physically can to get to a place when you are ready to jump to the next level. If that means you need to be building your business plans on nights and weekends from your regular job, do that. Get to a point in time where you have an MVP and some traction. It will show investors that you've done your homework, that you're invested in this as much as you want them to be, and that you're willing to see that your company has possibilities for the long haul. Number 3, do your homework. Read as much as you can, talk to as many people as you can in the industry, know the space, know where cannabis is going, to the regulations in your area, know what's legal and illegal, know where regulations are heading in your space, and don't be a generalist. It's easy to say, oh, cannabis is going to be a $50 billion industry. But do you know what exact vertical that you're trying to get into is projected to be? Do you know the demographics of your ideal customer? We're not in the time anymore when you can just say cannabis and everyone comes running. People have likes and dislikes. Are you pointed towards a flower market, extract market, or edibles? Are you looking to be on the B2B side or B2C side? Are you talking to women, men, higher income, lower income? The same sort of demographic and market work that is necessary every other industry is necessary here as well. And people tend to forget that. You need to make sure that your pitch is on point and error-free, that your business plan is tight and your executive summary shows the value that your company has. This is the time to make sure your IP is ready, trademarks are ready. Don't half-ass it because you think that the cannabis space is easy. It's not. It's harder than other businesses. We have all the expectations that other businesses have with an extra layer of regulation. Number 4, collect your no's on the way to a yes. Remember that as an entrepreneur, we all hear no. I hear no's all day from investors, from partners. I hear no from distributors. I hear no from customers. You have to get used to hearing no's and still be able to wake up the next day and do it all again. And the key to that is to remember that you only need one yes. At the same time, I need to remember that with all those no's, I don't need to burn my bridges. Because even though it might not be the right time for that investor to come in your seed round, there may be a time when you're raising your A round or B round, and you still need to build those relationships to keep those networks going. Number 5, know your worth. It's difficult when you're getting started and you feel like you're constantly asking for investors' money. You're asking people for their support. You're asking new partners to take a bet on you. You're asking other entrepreneurs for insights and info. I often felt like I was that character in the movie saying, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" And that's when it's most important to remember that you are also offering something to those people. I'm offering investors a great opportunity to make money. I'm offering my partners a great brand to align with. I'm offering my customers a fantastic product. It's important that you know your worth. That's what keeps your integrity. That's what keeps you from picking that investment partner or doing a deal with a bad business partner. We also asked Whitney to tell us something that she is excited about in the cannabis space. And this is what she said. The education in the space really excites me. I'm also really excited about the destigmatization. You may be surprised how many people pulled me to the side when they hear I work in the cannabis space and tell me about the CBD product that they swear by, or how much their life has been changed to being able to smoke an indica at night before going to bed, or how their anxiety levels have dropped by using a tincture. Slowly but surely, the tide is shifting from shame to pride. People have more understanding of the benefits, and they see the large array of products on the market. With more research starting daily, I'm excited to see what the space will look like in 5 years. Whitney was able to give us so many great insights, and as usual, this information has been harvested from MJ.com. The link will be in the show notes so you could dig in further, and that is it for me, and I will talk to you next time on the Pot.Live Insider.
If you are into the recreational side of the cannabis industry, yes, stoners, I'm talking to you, then the Pot.com is the online and mobile destination for you. That's right, THEPOT.com, thepot.com. Where else can you find the exclusive Pot Mate of the Month? Take a pot quiz and win prizes. Scroll through hilarious memes and jokes and check out the latest podcasts, news, and trends, all while having your own profile and voice in the Pot.com forum. Visit thepot.com today and get lit.